I saw an interesting debate, and I thought I had to take part in it. Alicia Keys versus Erykah Badu. Who do I think uh, got the most out of their talent in their career? Now, Alicia Keys obviously she started on So So Def, and it didn't work over there with Sony, and she ended up going over to Cloud Davis and Jay Ruckers when he funded that and had on Oprah. And I remember getting asked back then, uh, what did I think about Alicia Keys? I thought manufactured, imagery. They were using the Martin Roberta Flack playbook from Lauryn Hill, and they put the piano on. And for a minute, Alicia had female artists trying to act like they were banging out a couple notes on the piano, and Chopin, and trying to act, and it was a machine. But I always felt it was kind of cold and calculated. The hook she did, she definitely had the East Coast New York bop in her, but I don't know, I didn't see this Carly Simon Roberta Flack thing anything like that. I just saw like an adaptation. Like she knew some, she knew classical and she knew some parts and she could play riffs and things like that. But I didn't see nothing that was deep and what have you. So I've always been kind of like she's left me cold. I always felt she was overrated. Uh and of course when I hear Fallin', which is basically James Brown, It's a Man's World, even when she tries to hit that crackling note. And that's the problem I've always had with her. She's not that deep of a singer, and she's an all right player. You know, she's had songs that have complemented her range, but I've never felt like, oh, she was a second coming of anything. I just thought that she was, a blatant rehash, but with the right imagery. And in the hip hop, the corny beats that she used to have, I remember um, Crucial Keys, the early parts of it was just well manufactured, you know. I remember Rick James clowned her and said she don't even have songs in a minor key on her record. He was dissing, and he was right because she was just, I mean, I could go on. It's a lot of, if you're a pop encyclopedia, imagery and manufacturing, you can see the totality why she rose. But then it faded. Interesting. Now, as for Erykah Badu, that voodoo that you do, she came out with bangers with Tyrone and on and on. On and on was the first big hit, and of course Tyrone, which was catchy and had everybody kind of catching themselves, and Bag Lady. And she could sing, she could rap, she could flow. The only problem I had with Badu was that I'm a marginal vocalist, and I think sometimes she got a little preachy, and some of her stuff was a bit redundant and a bit heavy-handed. But what she got going for her songs connected better. No, she'll never get to she never got to the ranks or the heights that Alicia Keys did, but she had more of a grounded way as an artist that you could feel that it could just absorb it in. And she was a better live performer too. So I take all these things in consideration. There was a machine to sell her in the neo soul. It's all connected. It's all R&B pop music at the end of the day. I don't care how you label it and throw it up. Some people want to say, well, Badu was neo soul and Alicia Keys was pop, but they still come from the same confines of trying to get it. And if we're doing the fairness and the fairness to the game, it's not a lot of difference. But Badu musically moved me more, you know. And I felt her duets more. I never liked Alicia Keys. I didn't like nothing she did with Maxwell with that duet. That could have been a turning point. And there's a reason why her thing went cold after a while. And it just felt artificial and it felt mediocre. Badu gets the edge for me. But I think it's a good battle. Uh, they both had something the other could have probably done in songs or two are there. But I think it's a good battle. But I'm taking Badu. I'm taking Badu. I like Badu's records better. Never liked a whole album by neither one of them, but I like Badu better, and I think Badu got better material. So that's how I look at it. But tell me what you think below. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit that membership. Because when you do requests like this come true, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.